Hello, and welcome to another episode of A Shot of Whiskey Live.
Is he like 1-3 now? From first to last, again. Count Belichick is fantasy football. Boom. Lindsay, where's my meatloaf?
We were aggressive in the trade market. We got ourselves some stellar players. Baby, can I get my drink? Let me get a little sip.
About to go do some fishing. I'm gonna catch me a big old marlin over there in that pond in the neighborhood. How are you supposed to get big time points when your quarterback doesn't hand the ball off to your running back?
This here is Deuce, and I mean it's good.
Sam here for A Shot of Whiskey News with a microphone that is definitely plugged in.
Appreciate the almost weekly videos by our great commissioner. But I am trying to own my Howie and saying that I am connected.
Three-time champion. I'm usually pretty humble, but I am the king.
Well, sorry about missing last week, but I was out in the Bahamas surfing. You know, the huge things that champions do. Jaeger bombing it up. Anyways.
Tickle my pickle here. Just have a couple questions for Chaz Team Michael's owner / head coach or whatever you are over there. First question for you. How's Devontae Adams doing? And what are your thoughts on his past couple weeks, I guess I should say, trading away young elite talent for an elite old wide receiver? What are your thoughts? Shut the up, Corey. Motherfucker. Okay. Can we beep that out, perhaps? I guess we only have one other question here for you, and what are you wearing? Anyways, another question we wanted to bring up here in A Shot of Whiskey is, how is that Darren Waller trade working out for you? He looked like he was a stellar, kind of elite guy for one game. I know that they had -7 yards passing in one game, and he was kind of hurt. But what are your thoughts on that? Shut the up, Corey. All right, well, there you have it. Chaz doesn't really have any answers for us, and you look ridiculous. Back to you, John. Bitch.
Thank you for that, Chassarooney. Like you call you, Team Michaels. You know what? Before I participate in this, I'd like to cheer you up with a little bootlegger peach. I don't know if that reminds you of anything. Maybe Georgia. But I do remember that Jaeger bombs without Trevor Lawrence, or Debo, or playing a running back on my bench that outscored half my starters. We came out victorious. So, here's to you, Georgia. Destroying peach is so good to me. Anywho. That was good. And now, we're going to go to the game that nobody cares about. Sorry to do this to you, say Dre and Poop Deck. I had better hopes for you guys this year. Duce Dre, actually, I lied. I picked Duce Dre to be one of the bottom 3 finalists. They surprised me. They played well. They were on a streak, but now they're on a 3-game losing streak. Poop Deck, 3-game losing streak. No one cares about this. They're battling at the bottom. We'll see. Maybe one of these teams. I know they got some young guys. I don't know how it works. If they have checked their roster, but if one of these guys had a team, you know, a couple older players or something, maybe like Judy, Marquise Brown, for Poop Deck, possibly trade for some higher picks, get a little younger. Maybe someone wants to take a chance on Thielen, maybe a 2nd-round pick, even Hubbard if they needed some backup running back. One of these competitors. I mean, I don't know. You gave up a lot for Waddle. He is young. I don't know if you fully want to get rid of him. But Kyrie Williams, Kerryon Williams, I know he's a young stud running back. He is coming back around in week 12, so one of these playoff teams might want to look at trading a 1st-round pick or 2 for Kerryon. I don't know. I'm just throwing some stuff out there. Anyways, no one cares about this game. Projections are having Poop Deck beat up on Duce. Looking at the lineups, I'm probably going to agree. I mean, it's going to be a close one, but I will say Poop Deck will probably come out on top on this one in a close one. Now we're going to go for upset of the week. This one is not very tough at all. It is pretty simple. Upset of the week is going to be Island Hallie over King Ding-a-lings. Yes, you heard it right here from the man. Island Hallie 6-3. They did lose last week. King Ding-a-lings on an 8-game winning streak after losing week 1. It's going to be a tight one. King Ding-a-lings fell slightly down to earth a little bit this week. I don't know. Something is in the water. I think Hallie, I'm not sure exactly what is going on. I warned you, dongs. It's getting very serious, dongs. I warned you to stop winning. However, if you've noticed, your team is definitely not what it was. I'm coming for you this week. I'm coming for you, dongs. I will end you soon. You shall see. And we, as a league, will see. Anonymous has spoken. And dongs, you will be finished very, very shortly. That was super weird. This guy will not keep leaving me on. You know, there's no way it could be Hallie. No way. I don't know. I guess we'll find out later. But anyways, Hallie for the victory and upset of the week. Now, I should have did this earlier, but now we're going to do it. We're going to go back and take a look at last week's scoreboard. We had Jaeger Bombs dismantle Team Michaels 115-85. We had Ballers come out of nowhere and upset Hallie, who very mightily struggled. 120-104. King Ding-a-lings, even though they destroyed Duce, they did have a week that was not good. 143-105. Belichick performed really well. 165. They're on a 5-game winning streak. 165-111 over Poop Deck. Soldier Fields had their best week of the year. 141. However, Dak. Sorry, we're gonna cut back here to the live. Dak. I just want to say they surprised me. I had them as one of the 3 worst teams in the league. They're now riding a 3-game winning streak. They're 4-5. They're sitting right outside the playoff hunt. I know last week they posted, or 2 weeks ago they posted about possibly being interested in the trade market. And you bottom feeders, man, hit up Dak. He's got 3 first-round picks. I don't know what else to say about that. And now go back to the scoreboard. Dak, 168 and 41 victory. And Tickle My Pickle is 9-0. Are we gonna have our first undefeated team? Probably not, because Pickle will lose this week to Jaeger Bombs. Maybe, I don't know. But they did 121 to 91. They should have lost this week. A lot of teams beat them this week. They just got lucky and played Aztec, who struggled this week. All right, and now let's take a look at the standings. Now we got Tickle My Pickle 9-0. We got Dongs at 8-1. Discount Belichick 6-3. Island Howie 6-3. Jaeger Bombs and Ballers both tied at 5-4. Outside looking in, we got Dak and Team Michael Michaels at 4-5. Very outside looking in, we got Deuce Dre at 3-6. Most likely not making the playoffs. Poop Deck at 2-7. Soldier Fields at 1-8, and Aztec at 1-8. Alrighty. Now we have a special interview because our game of the week will be Jaeger Bombs and Tickle My Pickle. So I can't do the interview of each team because it's, conflict of interest. So I invited my friend LA Knight from SmackDown. Unfortunately, he just lost to Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel. However, he got some revenge last night on SmackDown. So, LA Knight, take it away, and please do the interview. With everyone saying, LA Knight, yeah. I'm here. I'm going to give a nice little interview. Conflict of interest, you see. Jaeger Bombs can't interview himself. So, he called on me, asked me if I'd do an interview. And yeah, luckily here I'm joined by Jaeger Bombs and Tickle My Pickle. They have literally the game of the week this week. Let's just start off with the hard-hitting questions. So, Jaeger Bombs, you started off rocky. First game of the season you had it. You beat Island Howie, looked good, then you just started losing. All these bottom feeders. But now, you've got things together a little bit. Lineup's coming healthy, 3-game winning streak. What do you like where you're sitting right now? Man, I am glad I'm here. Thank you for having us, LA Knight, on your show. I mean, what can we say? We were 2-4, not looking good. But we were on a 3-game winning streak. We're now 5-4. Of course, we did beat Michael Michaels, so I keep enjoying my peach. I'm gonna enjoy my peach all week. Yeah. This stuff is tasty. Anything peach is good. By far, we're really good. I don't know what else to say. I couldn't agree with you more, man. Now you, Tickle. Start off the season 9-0. You did have a lot of hope. However, you've kind of squeaked by these last few weeks. Not necessarily your dominant performance, I should say. But where do you see your team sitting right now?
Hey, well, thanks for having me, Dorkosauruses. Yeah, my team is really good. I mean, I win, I drink. No one is better than me. I am the baddest mofo on the planet. I am 9-0. Will sucks. Chas sucks. Mark sucks. John sucks. JJ sucks. JD sucks. Everyone sucks. I'm basically the best team on the planet.
Couldn't disagree with you more. I think your team sucks. You're going to get pounded this week. Sorry, supposed to be neutral. Yeah, that's cool, man. All right, now Jaeger Bombs. Where do you still see yourself as top flight contenders by the end of the season? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I do consider us a top-notch level of team. I expected us to be in the finals this year. And if you notice at the early season predictions, I did predict us and Island Howie, as the final two teams left. I still think that is very possibility. I mean, I did beat Island Howie earlier. I'm on this winning streak. I do have a tough schedule ahead of me. I play Tickle this week, King Dongs next week. but I easily could beat both of these teams and show my worth. Definitely, yeah. No, I agree with you there. I think you have probably by far the most pound for pound team, top to bottom. You've got, I mean, your players are starting to come through finally. Injuries have been an issue, but everyone's dealt with injuries. I think during this stretch, I mean, you had Lawrence on a bye. You somehow beat them peaches last week. I mean, anyone that loves Georgia and peaches, I mean, they deserve to lose. I mean, they did put in all these, traded their whole future, traded everyone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they still got beat by a rookie quarterback because you couldn't start Lawrence, and you didn't have Debo, and yeah, I mean, I don't even know why I got on that tangent, but yeah, I could definitely see you as one of the finalists this year. Tickle, your schedule at the end of this year, if you can somehow get by Jaeger Bombs, do you think you're going to lose grasp of that number 1 seed? I mean, you got the King Dinglings right on your trails. You have one of the tougher schedules. You still play them again. I know you beat them earlier, but team's stronger now, obviously barring injuries. Do you see yourself still as a potential shot of whiskey finalist?
I mean, clearly I see myself winning the title. I mean, I win the title every year. I make all these crazy moves. I should be 7-time champion right now. But, it is what it is. I mean, Will cheats. Everyone cheats every year. So, I mean, this year, I'm 9-0. I've already beaten Will. The Bengals have already beaten the Niners. The Bengals have already beaten the Bills. I mean, clearly now it's time for Tickle to beat everyone else. So, yes, I am going to win it all this year, even though I suck. And I used the number 1 pick on a tight end, who still hasn't lived up to that.
And we seem to have lost Corey's connection. I'm assuming he didn't have anything good to say other than he was probably going to feel up in a fetal position and cry. Yeah, I know he's going to lose to Jaeger Bombs this week. So, Jaeger Bombs, thank you for joining me. Corey, wherever you're off into Spaceland, doing shots of fairy dust. Thank you on this interview. It was quick, short. It wasn't as in-depth and great as I wanted it to be. But all I can say is what everyone's saying. L.A. night. Yeah. We'll see you. Back to the show. Take it, Jaeger Bombs. Well, thank you, LA Knight, for hosting that great interview. Now, Game of the Week. As you guys know, the Game of the Week is Jaeger Bombs Tickle My Pickle. Right now, Tickle is projected to win 146 to 134. Chase, is he going to play? Probably. Is he going to be great? Possibly. However, Gibbs for Jaeger Bombs, I mean, Montgomery's coming back, but after last week, there's no way they can't give him the ball. Ford, that's going to be tricky. Lawrence is coming back. I know he's going against my Niners, but their pass defense has been suspect over the last 3 weeks, even though they're coming off a bye. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Burrow sucks, so we know that one's not going to do anything. Bijan sucks. I know that he's still not starting Pitts, the number 1 draft pick a couple years ago. I don't know. Jaeger Bombs in a tight one. There we go. All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed today's show. Again, shout out to Unsolicited Dak Picks for turning things around, possibly making the playoffs after being doubted. We'll see how it goes this week. King Dinglings continues to play well. Tickle still undefeated. Jaeger Bombs making a strong push at the end. Michaels, we'll see what happens. Get it together. You're this close, man. This close. Hope you didn't screw it by trading away too much of your future. Anyways, here's the power rankings, and we'll see you next week on a shot of whiskey live.